Hey guys, welcome back. So today we'll discuss SAP Support Project. So what is a SAP Support Project? So there is a implementation project. So let's say when someone is installing SAP for the first time, we call it as a greenfield implementation project. So let's say there is a group of consultant team. They have done the setup of SAP S/4HANA. Let's say, okay. Now when they have gone go live, kickoff is done. Okay. Now now after this we'll treat the project support kind of as a support project. Okay, so let's see definition. An SAP support project is the ongoing project of resolving the business and system issue after SAP has gone live. Okay, and ensuring that the business operation continue without interruption. Okay, so kind of supporting the existing system. Okay, so initially you join the SAP project. Okay, after that introduction kind of will be there. We'll go quickly over here. Later on, we'll go in detail over here. Okay. Now you will receive the system access and documents, everything. Okay. Now there will be someone from the team. Let's say when you join as a fresh associate or junior consultant, there might be a project manager or lead consultant over there in that project. They will give you the KT, which is knowledge transfer. They will explain you the current business process configurations. Okay, from their side. Now after this, you will perform the independent study. So from your side, you will perform this study. Now, once you have done the study, in between here also you can coordinate with the team and ask few doubt over here also. After this, you will give reverse KT. So you will explain them what is your understanding. Okay. Uh, so this is done. Now, after this, you need to understand the SLA. Okay, to support the project. We'll see this. Okay, now after that, once you are done with this, you are ready to help the client. So you will kind of start receiving the ticket. Okay, okay. Now you will receive the ticket. You will analyze and resolve the issue. uh, let's say you have some issue is there, you have created solution for that issue, and now it is in dev system. Now you will do the testing part, and you will you will do the transportation kind of from dev to QA system over here. Then user will confirm, yeah, it's working fine. So this is the overall process when a consultant join SAP support project. Okay. Okay. So what will happen inside? So we now we'll go in each and every steps. This is project introduction. Okay. We'll see what happened over here at initial step only. So this is project introduction. Okay, or onboarding, we call it. Okay. So the purpose of onboarding is to give new consultant a high level understanding of the client, the system, and the support model before detail KT begins. Okay. So when you will join a new SAP project, the manager, module lead, or existing team should provide an overview of the project. So these are the various parts where you will involve, like you will understand client industries and business process, like in how many countries they are working. Okay, what are the various models? Most important part, you will look, like if you're working as a SD consultant, you will look check is there any integration with PP, FI. So and FI are the two core model. Apart from this, you will look for the PP. Is there any QM model? Okay, apart from this, some other models are also there. So we will look on this each and every part. Okay, now important SAP SD business process, most important. You will look the team structure. Okay, so what is the team structure size? You will look for the hierarchy also. Okay, and next one is key users and business contacts. You will need this thing. Okay, supporting hours, you will see system landscape, ticketing tools, priorities, escalation contacts whom you need to contact. Okay, and what are the various communication channels? So let's say there might be a ticketing tool, you will use the teams so to coordinate with the client. Okay. Now, now you are familiarized. Now, you know the introduction part and onboarding part is done. Now it's time to take the KT. So kind of knowledge transfer. So we'll understand from the existing team. Okay. So what is KT? So KT, it is a process through which the existing project team transfer knowledge about the client business process, SAP configuration, development, interfaces, and support procedure to the new consultant. Okay. So you will take this KT. Okay, and let's say who will provide the KT. So what I remember, so let's say whenever I join new company, so there might be existing team. So, existing support consultant, you will take KT from them. When you join any company, there might be a chance someone is going from that particular company. So you might be a senior person, or you might join as a junior role over there. So you might take the KT from that particular person. There might be a senior person, there might be a module lead, there might be a implementation consultant. Let's say someone have done the implementation. Now, when you join, you will take KT from that. Here, you will learn a lot. Core users and key users. These are the business team. Kind of they know in and out of the business process. ABAP, okay, and or integration consultant. You will get a lot of knowledge from ABAPers. Okay, what are the various customization? Do coordinate with them. Okay. Therefore, KT is not always provided by the core users. So what we understand, kind of will get the KT from business users only. This is not the fact. There are many whoever is involved in this process, we should take the KT from them. And let's say from the core user, we will get the specific business documentation only. Okay, so every part of the team, every team member has their uh, unique role. So we should coordinate with them in such a way. Okay. So let's say there is a business team. From them, what we'll do? We'll understand the customer creation and maintenance process. There might be a chance where there are some third-party tool as well. Okay, there might be a different format as well. They use it. So all these things we need to take it from the business team. Okay. So here I've written during business process KT, I should understand how the client perform its actual operations. How does the client actual business process differ from standard process? Okay. For SD, I should understand this below points: customer creation and maintenance. Okay. So material sales data, inquiry and quotation process, sales order data process, delivery PGI. These all are the key process for any SD business. Okay. Let's move ahead. Now the important part, this is configuration part. Okay, so you will get this configuration from the another, let's say your SD consultant, you will get from another SD consultant kind of. Okay, so what I have written over here, I should understand the important configuration used by the clients such as enterprise structure, sales document type, item category, schedule, all this SD related configuration. Okay, you should not memorize like every configuration. Okay, also I should understand like why it is configured. Okay, you should understand why it is configured, what is the business need, all those things you should ask yourself. So the more you clear your concept, why it is done, you it will be easy for you to work any support project. Okay, now another part I've taken, custom KT development. Okay, I should understand all important custom object. Here the developers will come in picture. So kind of custom report, custom transition codes, okay, enhancement, user exit, baddie, IDOS will be there. Any interface like let's say with Fury, like how many additionals third-party tool is there. Okay, forms, background jobs, most importantly background job. Automatic all the let's say the invoice creation delivery process will be automated through with the help of this background job. So we should understand this thing in detail. The T code to check background job is like SM37. We should go and check this thing first. Okay, custom tables, most important workflows. Okay, so here we have coordinated with the developers. Now support process KT. I should also receive KT on how support teams work. Okay, so kind of SOP, how ticket are raised, how ticket are assigned. Based on all this ticketing process, we should understand. We'll see further. Okay. So the another part, it's like document to collect during the KT process. The more we have this document, the easy our workload will become. Okay. So in general, yeah, there might be a chance you will not get a single document. There might be a chance you will get few document. Okay, but I have just mentioned all the documents. Like when you join a new company or you're working on a support project, you should ask this thing. Whoever the concerned person is over there in the team. Okay, so first one is like business process document. Okay, now mostly responsible team is business team. Okay, now configuration document, another consultant. Functional specification, how they are taking, even though you can create your own also. Okay, this functional specification will be helpful to analyze the like old change request. Let's say whenever request client has done, whenever client have raised the request, you should, this will be helpful to analyze it. Okay, now technical specification, when you coordinate with the developers, might be might be you need a custom T code, some enhancement. You should have this user manual, how the process is going on, how user are creating sales order delivery. It will be over here. Okay, now test scripts. Okay, interface, you can skip this. Custom development, you should ask. Issue resolution document. Most importantly, if you get this issue resolution document, uh, okay, so inside this document, let's say if same 90%, most of the time you will have the same error when you work on a new project. So let's say 90% error is already documented in this thing, and the solution is also written. So it will be very much helpful. Same thing, known error document. There is another document, kind of root cause document. Okay, open ticket list, you should check. Change request document, transport tracker, and this is contact and escalation matrix. This is the most important part. Okay, I'll just give this document link below. You can check it out. Okay, now this is our part, like system study. So system study connect the theoretical KT explanation with actual configuration and transition available in SAP. So after attending the KT, I should independently check the SAP system. So what should I study? So basically, what I do, straight away I will go in SPRO, and better to go in pre-production or quality system. Okay, okay, because there you will get the proper details. Okay, let's say whether it is a configuration or infrastructure configuration or any transition also. So based on the transition, I can determine, let's say I will go in VBK table. I will check how many sales are active. Okay, kind of. From that, I will take the date range, and I will, okay, so I will take the date range, and I will check how many sales are active. So kind of all these details I can easily get in QS system or pre-production system. Okay, so kind of existing configuration, customer and material master data, recent sales order, deliveries, billing documents, all these things you should analyze. Okay. Okay. So what is reverse KT? So once you have understood each and everything from the from your team, now it's time to give explain your what is your understanding. So we call it as a reverse KT. So you will prepare a kind of one understanding document, and you will send it over the mail, and or you will have a call and will explain them. Okay. So reverse KT means the new consultant explain the process back to the existing module lead or business representative. Okay, let's have a look over here. So what happened? You, okay, okay. You receive KT done. You study documents, check in SAP. You prepare your understanding. You will explain back to the team. And once you explain to the team, there might be a chance, 100% there is a chance they will correct you. They will clarify your doubts, a lot of your misunderstanding they will clarify. Once they're done, they will also drop mail from side, these are the correction you need to do it. That's it. After this, the KT is completed. Now you are ready to work in a project now. Now we'll see further. Okay. Okay. So mostly the purpose is like uh, the reverse KT main purpose is you understand the business process, configuration, custom development, ticket process. Now the next important part is service level agreement, which we call it as a SLA. Okay. So what is a SLA? It is an agreement defining the expected support service between the client and the support provider. Okay. So this is kind of a ticketing tool will come in picture. So here what SLA here, what we do, we provide the support hours like what timing. So it's kind of agreement what we'll have with the client and you working as a consultant. So they will tell, okay, you need to work in these hours. If you have a US based customer, so as per the Indian time, you will log in by evening and you will work till midnight. So all these things will come under the SLA. Okay. So let's have a look over here. So kind of support hours, which is your working time, ticket priorities. So P1, P2, P3, you have heard about this thing. Response time. So we'll see this further in detail. Resolution, restoration target, kind of escalation procedure, communication frequency. Some additional also have written. Responsible of different teams, available requirement, reporting requirement. Okay. So have a look. Let's have a look on this each and everything. So what is response time? Okay. So let's say you got a ticket. Client have raised the ticket. Now, let's say client have raised the P1 error. Okay. Let's say the order is not getting created. Some issue, major issue is there. Okay. Now, this is P1 error, and we have said the as per the SLA, it should be solved within 4 hours. Okay. So for the P1 array, the response time should be within 15 minutes. So response. So have a look over here. Response time is the time within which the SAP support team must acknowledge the ticket, review it, start communicating with the users. So let's say now I got client have sent me the email or through via ticketing tool. I'll see within 15 minute I need to acknowledge it. So kind of I will write a mail kind of it is acknowledged. I'm working on the issue. Will keep you updated kind of. Okay. Okay. Now, so I have acknowledged I am working on it. Now the next part, resolution time. Now let's say that for the P1 error, the resolution time is 4 hours. So the have a look over here. Resolution time is the target time within which the team should resolve the issue or provide an acceptable workaround depending on the SLA. So I got the this issue. I need to reply to client over mail in 15 minutes, or let's say I am having 4 hours to solve this issue. So 4 hour 15 minute I need to work on this priority issue, P1 issue, and I need to solve it. Okay, so this is what SLA will come into picture. So what happened in actual, let's say you're working on the third party. Okay, then the client might find, or if you don't work on this thing with to who to that particular company like where you're working, so there will be issue. Okay. Okay, now the another part is like priority and severity. So this is kind of a ticket classification. Okay, just going, I will just delete this thing. Okay. Okay, here I will written one example. An invoice formatting issue affecting one user should not be automatically receive the same priority as a production issue stopping billing for complete organization. Okay, so if let's say someone have raised the issue on P1, but when someone have raised the ticket, we see okay this is particular to only one user only. So that time will not acknowledge the ticket, or there is a team sitting. There might be a team. So we'll inform them this is the P2 error, or there's a chance we'll also change the priority. Okay, then we'll start working. Then if it is a P2 error, then we might have a 8 hours or 1 or 2 days based on the SLA which you will have in your company. Okay. Okay. So now we'll see how a ticket reach the consultant. Okay. So here, see, end user face an issue, let's say any sales order issue. User report the issue over the mail or ticketing tools. There are various ticketing tools such as Zira is there, Zoho is there. Okay, there are lots of ticketing tools. Some customized ticketing tool are also there. Okay, so help desk key user reviewed it. This is kind of ticketing tool. Okay, now when user have raised this thing ticket, now ticket is created. We'll see the priority and let's say P1, P2, what I just uh, explained just now. We'll use that scenario. Now will the ticket will be assigned to a particular team. Okay. Now you will receive the ticket now at the end. There will be a group also, and after that you will receive the ticket on your name. Then it will be assigned to you kind of particularly. So this is the complete cycle from like kind of filtration process. When user raise the ticket, we need to classify in we need to classify the category like how urgency for that particular ticket is. Okay, it is created. Now it will go into particular, let's say SD module, FI module wise. Then you will receive the ticket. This is the how ticketing process will work. Okay. So that was a general overview. Here I've written in detail. Okay, so till there you have received the ticket till now over here. Now what's your part? What you will do? Let's say any issue. Let's say to sales order. Let's say uh, I will read the mail completely and analyze the issue. Now acknowledge the ticket, confirm information. If let's say you got each and every information customer given, this issue is happened on so and so. Even you can check also if you have the access. Let's say there is might be a chance when customer raise the ticket, you will have the display access. Let's say you got the error related to sales order, you will go in the sales order, you will see the sales order. Okay, so the information what you need, you got it. If something is missing, you will drop a mail and ask to the user, and the status will be kind of the ticketing status will be waiting from the end user kind of. Okay, now reproduce the issue. What usually we'll do, let's say if some issue is there in production system, there might be a pre-production system or quality system. I'll just go in that system. I'll create a same scenario, whether I'm getting that error or not. Now I'll, let's say I find out the error. There might be an enhancement. Okay, there are chances. So I'll debug with the developers, or from my side also I will debug. I'll check. Okay, now I got the issue. So I got the issue, which is perform the root cause analysis. Now I have identified the solution and work around. Okay. Now what I'll do, this was still quality. Okay. So this was all till quality. Now I will go in dev. Let's say some let's say related to a particular sales order, there was some custom table, and inside that custom table some entry need to be made. And entry need to be updated over here. So I will update the entry or anything which you can think. You need a new order type, anything. Okay, so you will create in dev system. After that, you will do the unit testing. Then, okay, then perform the testing. Okay, after this, unit testing will do. Then we'll move the changes from dev system to quality system. So let's say usually the standards R3 system. Okay, so this is dev, this is QS, this is PID. Just understand. You will do the config over here. Then Again, once it is done, you will do the unit testing over here. Then you will move the changes to quality. Now the end user team, they will do the testing over here again. Now once we have received the approval, with the help of business team, we'll move the changes over here in PRD. So let's see. Business user will perform the testing in QS system. Will once we have received the approval from the business team, will move the approved changes to production with the help of business and security team. Okay, now user will check in the PID, they will confirm and will close the ticket. That's it. This was the part of SAP support consultant. Okay. Okay. Further I've written a step-by-step ticket analysis process. So this is important. Let's have a look over here. So read the ticket carefully. What I should do? I should understand what is the issue, where did it happen, when did it happen, what did the user expect, what was the actual result. Okay, is the issue affecting one or more users? Is the process completely blocked? Is there any workaround? So all these things I usually ask myself. Then I should start working. Okay, this all are the steps which I explained you. Acknowledge the ticket. Okay, collect the necessary information from the client. Let me just expand it. Okay, reproduce the issue, improve production quality, perform the root cause. Okay, now decide the solution and move it in production. Now we'll see ticket status life cycle. Okay, so whenever you receive new ticket, it will be in a new or open state. Then it's when it is assigned, it will be in assigned state. In once it is assigned, you are working. It will be in progress state. Okay, now let's say you have worked, you need some details from the end user side, business team. So now you will change the status, waiting, you will drop the email and you will change the status in the ticketing tool, waiting for users. Okay, once they have provided you the information, again it will be in progress. Now you have provided the solution. Let's say you've done all the steps. You will configure the things in dev, move it in quality. Then all this process will become, then once it's moved in production, it is kind of resolved. Okay, then it's kind of same only. So this is the all status, like it will be new, open, assigned, in progress, waiting for user. Okay, so based on this, the time count, there will be a time counting process will be there in the ticketing tool. So you should not breach that time particularly as per the SLA. Okay. If you want to have a look, you can just have a look over here. The ticketing tool, what is new? The ticket has been created, but unless it not yet started, you can just have a look on this document. I'm just skipping. Okay, now the most important part: what is incident versus service request versus change request? So what is incident? An incident is an unexpected issue in an existing process. Okay, uh, let's say any issue, let's say pricing is not getting determined, delivery cannot be created, invoice is failing, output is not generated, sales order is blocked unexpectedly, and interface has been failed. So this kind of incident. Okay, now what is service request? A service request is really a standard request, does not necessarily involve a system defect. User access request, report execution request, data extract request. Okay, so mostly what happened, we'll get this incident. uh, Apart from this, you will get the change request whenever, what is change request? A change request is a request to introduce new functionality or change the existing behavior. Let's say you need a new sales order type, so kind of this will be a change request. I've written over here, the material describe a change request as a new configuration or change that is not present available in the system. New sales order type, new pricing condition, new output type. Okay, new approval process will be there. Report field, any new thing. Let's say there is a standard report or custom report is there, and they need a new field over there. So all this thing will come under the change request. Okay, so I've this is the document. Let's have a look over here. Okay, so business raises the requirement, requirement discussion, feasibility and analysis impact. Okay, effort estimation will do. So this generally happen. Let's say a client have given you order type requirement. Okay, so they have raised the request. We have done the discussion. We'll check the feasibility. So here what we'll do from our side, we'll check, okay, this order type I can create, this will take 1 and 2 days, okay, for the configuration and the unit testing. Now if there is any custom object, I will coordinate with the developer also. I will take his effort as well. Let's say developer need another 1 or 2 days, so 2 plus 2 4 days, 2 days from functional side and 2 days from technical side. Okay, now my part will be a prepare functional specification if required. So obviously in this scenario it will be required, I will give it to developers. Okay, now I will inform the client that we need 4 days to complete this requirement. I'll try to take additional 1 days if it is in SLA. So I'll utilize that 4 to 5 days kind of backup. Okay, so now I have taken approval from the client. Now 5 days. Now we'll start working. Okay, configuration and development will start. Once it is done, let's say 2 days is done. The paper also done his work. Now we'll do the testing. Now integration testing will move the changes in quality. Okay, we'll do the integration testing. We'll inform the user, do the UAT. Okay, now user said it's working fine. What I needed, it's there. Okay, now we got the confirmation. We'll move the changes in production system. Okay, now a new audit is there in production system. Now user will verify. Okay, it's working. He will confirm it. So once it is done, our process is completed. Okay. Okay, this all things I have written what I explained, testing and process, transfer process. Let me just show you this thing. Okay, so this is the 1 second. I think okay. So, okay, so this is a dev system. Whenever newer dev new requirement is there, we'll do the configuration over here. After that, let's say there's a client 300 anything, client will be there. I will do the configuration in client 300. Uh, okay, now once it is done, in same client only, there will be a unit testing client, okay, with different IP. I will go there, log in my with my details, and I will do the unit testing. And here a paperwork should be done. So let's say initially I will do the configuration, URL type. A will do the some enhancement, some validation if it is there. Both of the work is done. Now I'll do the unit testing because developer will create the this workbench request, so it will be visible over here as well. So I'll do this testing, unit testing. Once my part is done, I'll move the changes. I will move the changes in quality with the help of business and security team. I'll do the integration testing here in quality, and then I will inform the business team to do the further testing. Then once it is done with the help of business security, we'll move the changes in PID system. So this is the kind of complete process what SAP support consultant will do. Okay. Okay. Now documentation. What are the various documentation? Okay. So issue resolution document, like initially we will discuss, we'll ask this thing to a client. Issue is there any, to client or the support team. Okay, we'll not ask to client, we'll ask to the support team, which is consultant team. Okay, so issue resolution document inside it, what is the details we'll have, ticket number, ticket date, issue summary, business impact, error message. So let me explain in a simple way. You can explain the issue. Okay, now you will explain the solution for that also. That's it. It will be documented in such a way. Some additional details like ticket number, date, okay, business impact, this thing will be there. Okay, now the that was the issue part. Now the here we'll have the root cause analysis document. So this will be in like more details. What happened? Why did it happen? Why it was not detected earlier? What was the immediate correction? What action? What preventive action will avoid, kind of, to avoid the same error again and again. So client might ask for the RCA. So RCA is especially useful for critical issue, repeated issue, business outage, failed interfaces. Here PIPO team will involve. Okay, leave it other parts. You can skip this known error document. Usually issue resolution document and RCA will be helpful. Other documents like functional specification, you should have this thing. If uh, whenever you're coordinating with the client, you should have this functional specification, configuration document, test evidence. Okay, testing format might be there. User manual, change request document. Okay, transport tracker weekly. There might be a chance team will ask weekly status report. Okay, uh, open ticket tracker lesson learned till now document. This is an additional step I have to tell. Just let me just delete it. Okay, I'll delete it later on. Okay, so all this thing is done. This is the most important part. I have this checklist. So practical checklist when joining a new project. Just have this screenshot. If you skip this whole videos, a whole document, you should have this thing. So project information, understand client, business and industry, understand the country and organization in scope. Like, this will help you to understand what are the various tax procedure you need to understand. Understand the support hours. Okay, understand team structure, collect content escalation metrics, like whom you need to coordinate to speed up the process. Okay, now system access, most probably should take it first. Dev, QS, provision display. Okay, ticketing tool access, documentation. There might be a SharePoint link with Windows. There is a Windows SharePoint link. Should have, or Drive link if you are working with the Gmail kind of. You should have that particular drive access. Okay, might be some interface related information will be also there. Okay, now the KT transfer document, business process KT, configuration KT, development KT, interfaces, ticketing process KT, most important ticket process KT you should understand, or even though you know the things, you will mesh up over here, and the things will you will be escalated to till your next level. Okay, the transfer process. Okay, previous KT, what I explained. Support readiness, understand SLA, understand ticketing priorities, what you did, understand ticketing status, important, understand testing process. Okay, understand approval process, understand production deployment process, most important, like for particular part whose approval is required, and for particular another part whose approval is required. Understand document template. There might be a chance your company will be using particular company logo format, so you should always use that format. So that's all in today's session. Hope so you like this video. Give a thumbs up. Okay, in case of any query, just comment below. Okay, I'll try to reply. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.